Hello, people, and welcome to. Crap, my headphones already went out. A special episode where I can only hear out of one ear. My headphones are starting to go out in the left ear, and it's bugging the crap out of me. So you might hear me fiddling around with the cord to try and get it to work so I can hear myself. I'm sorry about that. I'm trying to get it to where I can buy a new pair. If you haven't noticed in the MIDI map in the top right hand corner, I'm trying to escape it. Yeah. I haven't recorded in a long time. I don't know what I want to say. I don't prepare anything beforehand. I just go for it and hope. But the reason why I haven't been recording is because I decided to take a little time off, and then my dad had some issues, and we had to take him to the doctor once a week for like 10 weeks. 11 weeks or something like that. So I decided, I'll just not record during that time, so I'll be on break. Ended up being a long time, and I kind of wish I hadn't done that, but oh well. So I'm back, and I don't know why you... Oh, no! You're not supposed to see it yet, crap. I want it to be a surprise. But, yeah. So there's this thing I've been building in Minecraft over the course of I don't know how many days, and it's really fun, and I made some mini versions and a slightly different versions, and the thing I'm talking about is, if you can't tell, Mineopoly. I made a gigantic board over here. Mineopoly Duchess edition. Ta-da! It's like my own version of Minecraft Monopoly. Minecraft Monopoly. I can't even get it all to load, but if I come up here, it might all load and show you that I've done different icons for the things, and instead of the colored bar across the things, I put crowns because it's like Duchess thing. And because I have the mod Raise Minimap installed, if I hit X, it'll pop up on here, and it's so big it can't even fit on the map. So I'm gonna try to... There, that's the best I can do. But you'll notice that the center has my Minecraft skin face as the icon thingy. Then I put Mineopoly Duchess Edition with a little crown by it. And the creeper face next to the 5 are my dice. I don't know what all to say. About the only thing that stayed the same as far as icons on the board are the question marks, which even then are slightly different. They're not as curly cool. The electric company and the water company symbols, they're kind of like Pokemon badges, I think, but... And I love the chests. The chests look really cool on the minimap because they're all shady. Anyway, I also have too many items installed, so I can turn today and shut off this horrible rain. It's been so long since I've done one, I don't know what to say. I always say I don't know what to say, and all kinds of stuff. But when I look at the recording, it's fine. Anyway, these are the Risk or Community chest cards. I changed the names of it. I only put 3 and I stacked them and stuff. Looks cool. Same for the other side, which is whatever the other one is. The board is so huge. Ta-da! Oh, a little fact about my board. If I can get over to a corner anytime soon. Yeah, you can see the dice as I go. One of these squares, these property squares, is, I believe, 20 by 30, and the corner square is 30 by 30. And I had such issues making this go fit and work nicely, like centered. It looks sketchy in normal, but if you go on the map, it looks kind of nice. If my little arrow gets off. So I did that, and then instead of the stripe across, there's a crown. Here's my little chest that looks really cool in Minimap. You'll notice it looks shaded a little bit. I like that. And then we got my income tax, I think. This is a railroad. All the railroads have this wing in different colors, depending on what they're called. Question, or chance, I guess. I call it risk, I think. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Here's jail. I call it the horde. So there's a zombie in jail. He looks slightly odd because it's angled, but instead of flat on the normal axis, it's angled. But he turned out okay, I think. He looks wonky. He looks fine in the map, but he looks wonky when you go out and it gets misty because you're like in the clouds. He looks really wonky. Over here is the electric company, and it has, I'm fairly certain these are symbols for Pokemon badges or something. Not entirely sure, but I'm fairly certain. Then we have another railroad, a chest, properties, a hole in my board because it won't load. Sorry. Come on, load. I like this one. There. This is free parking. It's called Winter Forest, I think, for me. And it's got a little snowflake on it. I like the snowflake. And now making it's not a 4-way penis. It's a pretty snowflake. Then we have more chents, properties, another railroad, properties, it's taking forever, and the water company with a water symbol from, I guess, Pokemon. It looks really cool in the map because it has like curve to it for once. And like this, it looks blocky, but it looks curvy in the map. Then we have go to jail or the horde, and I put cuffs. I'm very proud of these handcuffs because for the company symbols and the railroads, the free parking, and the community chest symbols, I looked up pictures, like pixelated pictures on Google, and I found some I liked, and I just put them down. But the zombie in jail, the text in the center of the board, as well as my face, and these handcuffs, I did by myself. And the crowns, I just messed around and did something. I like these handcuffs. I do. I love them. I wish I could put them on the mini playable board, but there's no way. I can't even put one. They look really cool in the mini map. Anyway, moving on before I just gawk at them. There's another chest. Properties, the last railroad, some cows, some chance property, and a diamond sword for the luxury tax, I believe. And yes, the sword looks different because I made, or am trying to make, a texture pack. I'll show you in a second. A texture pack here. You'll notice that all the wool smoothed out and looks kind of like clay. I haven't got to the diamond yet. I haven't done very much at all, actually. But I have done the diamond sword, and if I grab and the coal, apparently, I did the bedrock, the books, the stone. There's clay. That's about it. I did do the coal block. It looks like that. It's got a little strangey pattern going on it. But if I grab the diamond sword, which is the only one I've done, you will notice that it looks like this one. Because, throw it. Ah, no, you stupid person. See? If it'll come back around, you can notice I have the 3 dots in the corners and on the hilt, and it just looks different. And that's what it looks like, so that's why I put that sword instead of the normal one. Yay me. Now, if we go, and the go I did myself, and oh my gosh, it took me forever, and it was upsetting me. I'm gonna change back, because there's no reason for me to be on mine. It's not done. And I hated it for a while. It was annoying me. Anyway, the dice have as the one a creeper face. So you can have, instead of snake eyes, you can have creeper face, which looks a lot like a 5. I should have probably made it the 5 and then just had the 1. But whatever. I like it that way. And they're black because the board is white, and I didn't want to have white dice on a white board. So, yeah, it's reverse. They're awesome. And because this board is so huge, you can't really play it, because it would take hours just to move a couple spaces. Like, this is me sprint jumping. Yeah, that takes too long. So, I went over here and I made a mini version that you can play. And because I have the mini map, I have tagged where it's at. Mineopoly Duchess Edition Mini. And each of these is 4x4 corners and 3x4 spaces. So it's tiny. Actually, I forgot to tell you something. The large one took 6. No, that's wrong. I can't type. No, type 60,000, 60. Yeah, it took that many blocks to build that big one, not including the cards and dice on top of the board. I'm just counting the board itself as that. So yeah. And this mini version isn't as awesome looking because the railroads have railroad tracks. The taxes have gold plates on them. The properties just have a stripe. Chests have a chest on them. Question marks are like this. Your water has water in it. Your electric company has redstone on it. And your jail has bars. I'm in jail, oh no. There's dice on each corner, there's a chest on each side, as well as the property cards that belong on that side. I'll go over this in a second, but let me show you the original classic Monopoly that I first built as playable. This is your regular Monopoly. And the reason I built this is because, again, I was watching Achievement Hunter. Those guys are awesome. If you can handle profanity and cursing, I suggest you check out their channel, Achievement Hunter, and their Let's Play channel, which I think is where this is from. And yeah, so they were playing Achievementopoly or something like that, where it was Achievement Hunter version of it. Like, it's so blurry. And so I thought, hey, this is cool. They built Monopoly in Minecraft, and I like Monopoly. I like games, clearly. So I decided, hey, I want to do this and play it with my friends. I have yet to play it with my friends. My mother is currently playing a classic game with me on my server. She's frustrated by it because she has not played Minecraft before, and I just threw her right into it to play a board game. It's going okay, but anyway, so I decided I wanted to make it. Mine's basically the same. The dice are layout. The layout of the board, the dice are the same, but I added the chests in the center for your cards because for them they had to draw it out of a hat in real life. I put down 2 chests with a sign telling you what it is, and if you open a chest, all the books are labeled chance, but if you pick a few random ones and read it, go back 3 spaces, or advance to your nearest utility, it's like having cards in the game. So yeah, I did that for all the chance and all the community chest ones. And then for the dice, for them, they stepped on it, and it gave it 1 from each. I have them preloaded with random objects. And they had boards over here that told them like what each thing equaled amount-wise, and you add them up, because it's 2 dice. Each object equals a roll. For me, I went in the anvil, and this took forever. And I labeled them. If you notice, this is a 2, and this is a 3. So, yeah, I labeled them so you don't have to mess around with looking for a chart. You can just read them, and then you put them back here after you use them so you don't clutter your inventory and stuff. And then they had the signs above all the things telling what they are. Why is there no sign for here? I was wondering that when I was playing the game. There's no sign for the chest. Did I forget to? No, I didn't. Apparently, I skipped a chest to put down a label sign. That was annoying me when I was playing with Mom, because I was showing her how to do the chest. I landed on this one. I was like, and this one's called no sign. It freaked me out. So I'm gonna fix that real fast. I think that's right. I suck at spelling. Oh well. Yeah. So I labeled all them, and if you hop off the board and look behind, like we'll say Mediterranean Avenue. I'm sorry, my computer's loud. It likes to overheat a lot anymore. It costs $60 to buy it. And after you buy it, you go to the chest on the side of that property. And you'll notice on top it says property cards. And on bottom's the banker's chest. It's an ender chest. If you click on the property cards one, you open it, and this one. There's all the properties in it. The books are labeled the properties, and if you click on it, you have your rent, your houses, hotels, mortgage, and house values for buying. And it's amazing like that. So you can keep track of them in game. Well, whereas originally the guys had little item frames down here with amounts of like iron and diamond and gold bars and stuff. I'm slightly sick. And I decided I want to put this in game and keep track of it that way, to have it more like the original game. So I wrote out every single card and labeled every single I'm sorry. Labeled every single book. And yeah. Money. The money, I made carpets because it's like flat and money worthy. Yeah, whatever. And I also labeled them, the amount, like these are $5, and they're the pink, light pink money, carpet, whatever. And there's houses and hotels. I will get to those in a second. I'm not sure how that's going to work out, having 4 houses on a 3 square block. Maybe you put them on the side. I don't know. I have yet to play through this to make sure it works, because nobody wants to play with me. So there are probably flaws. Anyway, on every side, there is a banker's chest and a property cards. Property cards correspond with the side they're on. Banker's chest is the same for every side because they are ender chests, which is amazing and very, very useful. So, yeah, I don't know what else I need to talk about for the board. I don't know. But the layout's basically the same for all of them. Like, the icons on the properties and stuff are the same. Because it's kind of hard to make a cool little design in a 3x4 area. Best you can do is a question mark. So, yeah. And over here is another rendition I did, more geared towards my dad and how we're farmers, so it's called Tractoropoly. It is not done as of yet because I have yet to do the property cards. Excuse me. The property cards and the chest and chance cards. So it's just here to look pretty. No, wrong I'm stupid. Wrong button. Okay. Coming back, it again has the label above the one side, and it is not done. And it has property cards, banker chest. The reason why there's fence on the one side, like there's fence on that one, and on that one above where it's labeled, is because there are horses in here. I figured on making a bunch more different monopolies off that way. So instead of walking and running, you can have a horse and go off. I'll show you that in a minute. But either way, this one has a 5x5 corner. That's a tractor. Yeah. And 4x5 properties. So I can put down double chests. And those are called machinery shops. The community chest. The chants are called auction barn. And I have them, again, on the board, labeled as such. And I'm not done, so there's no books in there. And they won't be the standard, go to nearest utility or whatever. They will be geared towards the game, and I have to make them up, basically. But your taxes still have gold pressure plates, railroads are still tracks. Jail still has bars, those are slightly larger. I can't talk. Electric company, railroad, chest. Your free parking is the field, and it has growing crops. Water company, still just water. Go to jail. Yeah, but all the properties are labeled something different. Like these are white tractors. And these are your original case. They're all like tractor companies' names and stuff, because it's Tractoropoly. The dice are different too. Oh, I rolled a double. I got 2. That's horrible. I have seeds, wheat, hay, beef, coal, chicken for Tractoropoly. Oh, why am I doing that? Just put this back real fast. And whereas if you remember, the normal one had the randomness of a bone, a slime ball, paper, lily pad, redstone, and a rose. All labeled their amount names, might I add. And yeah. So each board is slightly different than the next one. Sorry. And you're probably wondering what's going on with this. It's the bank. I went through the trouble of building a giant awesome bank for no reason, and here's your little instructions line board, whatever. It tells you like what you get money wise, and then they're represented by chunks of wool that are colored coordinated to the carpet you'll get in bank, and tells you how many you need. You got your houses and hotels, which are emerald blocks and redstone blocks. Then your tokens are your heads. You got your creeper, skeleton, zombie, wither, and Steve. And it talks about the dice. If you click it, you get something. Dice example amount. Throw that back in. And it talks about the ender chest being the banker's chest. Because I've already preloaded it for a game, it shows up here for this stuff. Even though I loaded it in the bank, because it's an ender chest, it shows up everywhere. And then it talks about the property cards, example card. So yeah. I wrote all the signs off the top of my head, so they probably suck, and I'm not going to read them because that's embarrassing. Anyway, let's change it to day so we can see. Go to the bank. That's one of my horses. It's from the stables. It's Mazu. Yeah, I don't know. If we go into the bank below the sign by the pillars, we go down some fancy stairs. The front's all glass. I try to make this bank-esque in reality. Like, I guess in the big cities, I don't know, I'm a country girl. They have the banks with the big glass fronts and a couple stories. I didn't do the couple stories. And the fancy stairs you walk up to for the counter. They have, like, the glass. I put bars. And okay. And your person would be back here to wait on you. There's 2 people. If you go to either side, though, there's a little thing to get back here. Hello, dear customer. And there's the bank vault door. You can open and shut. It doesn't work, but it stays open like this. And you come back and chests. It has banker's chest. This is where you put your money and stuff. Then you got your bank money along the top, your player money along the bottom, and I have each divided out to what amount you will get in game. So you just grab one from the lower stack of each chest. The middle doesn't do anything. It's just placeholder for, like, these are the $1, these are the 5, these are the 10. The bank takes out of the top, players take out of the bottom, blah blah blah. Then eventually you'll get to the tokens, which are the same in the top and bottom. You got your creeper, skeleton, zombie, wither, and Steve. Actually, give me some of these. And then you have your houses and hotels. And again, a banker chest over here to supply with. So yeah, once you grab all that, I'm okay. Actually, no. Give me some money so I can do a test run to show you people. Just no, just do it from down here. From here. For now, this is fine. We don't need this. I just went back in, didn't I? That's I'm stupid. Okay. Anyway, we go up here, and we get trapped by the messed upness of that. Mazu, I'm gonna put you back. I don't need you right now. You can tie your horse up at the bank, and then if you come back here to the stables, you can choose from a couple horses. There you go. A couple horses. Let me just put you back. And when you first come in, there'll be saddles, leads, and hay. Apparently that's an extra. And horse armor in case you want to deck it out. And there's hay in case you hurt it. But we have the white horse Mazu. We have the brown horse Heritage. We got the silver and white one called Dippin' Dots. I love this one, Dippin' Dots. And then we have Bunsen. I don't know, but he makes me think of a Bunsen burner for some reason. Whatever. And then we have, Dippin' Dots brother, Caramel Drop. And finally, Hidalgo, that you can choose from and move around with. Sorry. And, so now, if we go to our mini Duchess edition, we'll notice that our property cards are named different things. And I guess I'll run through a quick play of the game. This has been recording forever. Sorry. And I'm like, I haven't talked this much in a while. My voice is like messing up. So this is the go square, and you set down a creeper head for my token. Directions for corners are on the sides as well as that. And we have start instead of go, and we go this way. So just to show you, I'm going to roll. And I rolled a double 1, which is 2. After my roll, I put it away. And then I destroy the creeper head and move 2. 1, 2. Now to the mark I'm here, I like to put them on the edge. 2. Sorry. You can probably hear that. If so, it's the siren thingy, because it's Wednesday they're doing tests. So I have storage chest, and then I can pick a storage chest card at random, and it says, I demand a refund. Get refund on wool, collect $100. And you'll notice that, I don't know if you'll notice or not, but if you watch my series, Hardcore American Miner, this Mineopoly game is geared towards those episodes. So the cards I'm sorry, I'm disgusting, have things about the game that I played, the games that I played, where I lost wool. I thought I had 3 wool and I was going to make a bed. Turns out I did not pick up that 1 wool I needed, and I was so upset and I demanded a refund on it. I did not get my refund. I can't survive. I did not get my refund. So then I would, probably go to the bank on that side if I was smart. But then I would come to the bank and grab me 100 from them, because I'm cool like that. So then I have 100 from the bank. And if I roll again, say I get whatever, I destroy the creeper head on the side and move to whatever property it had. And if I moved onto cubed lava, you can put the creeper head on here or here to symbolize you own it, and I'm going to mark my place there. And then you go over here and you pay the bank, let's see, cube lava is $100. Oh, well. I haven't changed my signs yet, what? Originally, I didn't have the books, and I had your basic rent put on here, too. I need to change it so it's just the cost. Either way, it cost $100 to buy, so I'm going to give the bank back my 100. And I bought it, so I looked up here for cubed lava, and I keep that book because that is now mine. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I've just ruined it. Oh no. Why? Ignore it. Ignore it. But yeah, that's the gist of how you play. And then I don't know about, I can't stop making noises. Houses and hotels. I would assume, since you have to have 4 houses to get a hotel, you would just stack the houses along one side, because it's 4 by 3. And then when you get a hotel, you can put it I don't know, in a corner or something. I don't know. Once I get that far playing the actual game itself, I will... I don't know if I'll do an update or what, but yeah. Anyway, because these are all different, I'm going to run through the things with you, because this video is mainly about this. So we have start instead of go. We got cinnamon noodles, which is a slight inside joke, and does not belong in Minecraft whatsoever, but it's funny. We have storage chest instead of community chest. Chicken! I love chicken. So it's chicken. And I'll be right back. I have to pause it. I'm sorry. On crafting tax. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. My dad went to the bathroom and it gets loud because he's in the room next to me, and my mic picks up a lot of noise like my laptop. Sorry about that. I can't do anything about it because it gets hot and it gets noisy anymore. I don't know. Apparently I've run it too hard in the course of less than a year. Anyway, then you have your first railroad, Fallen Reapers, which seems kind of out of place in Minecraft, because it kind of is, unless you have the Milk Creatures mod, which is a possible future let's play or something. Minecraft Milk Creatures. I tried it once, and oh my god. At night, I died within seconds. And I think I posted one video where I was talking about making an episode, and I died, and was stupid, and died. Either way. Yeah. Then, this also, because it's Duchess edition, and I am Duchess Revolts, it's kind of ties into what else I do, which is writing, and I have a character who's a Fallen Reaper. So yeah. Yes, Molly, I mean Diedrich. Anyway, then we have Cubed Lava, and Chance is Risk. Will you risk going out at night? I more often than not do, and die. Then you have Shrieking Ghasts, Surgeon Pigmen, the Horde, which is jail. I had thought, if you can tell, about putting a piece of glass up there and having a zombie down here. But I can't even get out. Help, I'm stuck! But, that means I would have to turn it, on easy, or something at least. And then I'd have a bunch of monsters running around, stepping on my dice. And I don't want that. So there is no zombie under you, sadly. So, yeah, that's the Horde. And then you have Endless Enderman, which has to be put in this place for a specific reason. And, yes. Then you have your electric company is Electrified Creepers, which is a thing in Minecraft where a creeper gets struck by lightning. It looks all cool and electric-y. I have not seen that before in Minecraft personally, but I've seen it on videos. You have Dangerous Dragons, probably my favorite space, because it's dragons, man. I take that back. This is my favorite space. Chicken! I'm sorry, I get loud. Is my second favorite space. Then you have Lizard Eggs, which means the Ender Dragon egg, which is useless unless modded. Then you have a Railroad Vampire Bites. Again, if you have a mod, it could tie into that, or into my writing, because I do a lot of supernatural stuff. Werewolves, vampires, reapers, angels, demons, some stuff that's just crazy, sometimes that I've made up. Yeah. Whoops. And then we have Strange Spiders, which I hate. Another storage chest. Wickedly Witches! We have... this is my favorite wording. fapping slimes. Then we have Winter Forest, which has a birch tree with snow on it, and the square itself is snow. I don't know why it's the Winter Forest. I just wanted to. Then we have Skelly Bob. All skeletons are named Bob for me, if you did not know that. Then we have Risk again, next to Bloody Unicorn. Unicorn is a joke between me and my friend Molly. It's basically this sheep with blood red wool. Blah, that's a tongue twister. And it's a goat. Not a goat, but I've been watching too many Goat Simulator videos, which I want that game. It looks fun. And it's a bloody sheep from hell that kills you. And I made a statue of him one time. I lost it now, but it was going to be my channel banner, but it didn't fit, which was bummed me out, so now it's just a pig. Anyway. Then you have Wild Woofy, which is half an inside joke, but I didn't mean for it to be the inside joke. It just kind of happened because Woofy. Wild Wolf didn't sound as cool. I wanted Woofy. Anyway, your third one, Railroad, is Shining Angels. I'm sure there's a mod with angels. I'm not sure. I know that most creatures has werewolves and reapers. I think. Maybe not. I know a Orspawn mod has reapers in it. Guys of Gaia, something like that, has vampires in it. I know that. I don't know what has angels in it. I'm not sure if you can... There probably is a mod, but I haven't seen it yet. Anyway, it ties into my writing, and it's next to The Moaning Dead, Crazy Cravers, and then your water utility company is Drowned Squid, which I find hilarious. Anyway, then you have Clattering Skeletons, which is like the second skeleton one, but whatever. And you have Infected, Return to the Horde, and has a zombie head on it, because it can. And then you have... Okay, this row, this board side, is nothing to do with Monopoly. Minecraft, aside from, like, I guess the railroad or the tax, but it is for my friends because I've ran out of things to do for that, and I wanted to throw my friends in here. So these are the five people I talk to the most and love the most on Bookricks. Always Bookricks, people. Always Bookricks. We have Ava. I'm not going to tell you their real names because I don't know if it's okay to say that. We have Sir Raggy, who is amazing. All these people are amazing. Yes. And then we have a storage chest. Storage Chest is my favorite friend. He's the most amazing person in the world. Next to the lovely Evie. Next to Werewolf Infections, your last railroad. Ugh, can't talk. Then we have Risk, another favorite friend of mine. No. Then we have Silly Irish Girl. I'm pretty sure these people know who they are. If they don't, that's surprising. Then we have your diamond tax, because it corresponds with the diamond sword on my large board. Then we have your Wi-Fi, which is, long story short, I say wifey, which to me sounds like Wi-Fi, so you are Wi-Fi, my wifey. Oh, I hit time instead of rain. Go away, you're noisy, says the loud person. Anyway, and then we're back at start. So, yay. Yeah, I'm not sure what else to show you. I'm sure this video is rather long already. I talk with my hand. You can't see it, but I lift my hand off the mouse and I wave it around to do things. I had a test in 5th grade, I think it was, for interviewing, and apparently I used my hands to talk, even though they were laced in front of me most of the time, I thought. Apparently I used them way too much, and I still do that. It's horrible. The bank roof I find interesting. I was yawning. And for some reason, on the map, there beeth a hole right here for no reason. And I don't know what that is. It's annoying. Jump! Okay. There. We're on the bank. See? Yeah, that was... Okay. But, yeah, I guess that's it. I showed you the classic Monopoly, the Tractopoly, the work in progress, the Mineopoly Duchess Edition Mini, and the Mineopoly Duchess Edition. I can't even say my own channel name. And the barn and the bank. And I did a small playthrough of it. Yeah, this video is long. I can feel it. I haven't looked, but I can feel it. And my computer is going crazy with noise. So I am going to leave it off here next to my new buddy, Bank. And I will see you next time. So, yeah. Peace, people!